This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP network.
This is episode 614 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast for June 4th, 2024. Hello everyone, welcome to the show. I'm here for another week of podcasting with Tracy.
Hello, everyone.
I'm Michelle.
Hi.
Chris is still drunk from last week, so Maddie is here.
Hi.
And we are going to tackle some of the Producers Club questions that you guys sent in. So we did one of these, I don't remember what it was. Funnily enough, Kenneth was on with us. That's interesting, isn't it, that Maddie's here for this one. Kenneth was on the last one. Yeah. So the Producers Club sent in a lot of questions. They might be questions that we'll just go yes to, or they might be ones we could have a huge debate about. There is a document. There are 1 to 53. We're just going to pick a number. Someone's going to pick a number. We're going to answer that question, and we'll see how many we get through in an hour. So Maddie, as you are our guest, I'm going to let you take first pick. Please pick me a number between 1 and 53, please.
10-4. Number 13.
Number 13 is, I think I put this, and this question is not relevant because we all kind of know right now, but when I wrote this one, we didn't. When do you think Fast and Furious will close? We don't know.
Wait, it's closing?
We still don't know for sure when
There
it's
are
closing.
a lot of rumours around that it will not be there in August.
What?
Yeah.
What have I missed? I'm really behind. I apologize in advance. I am very behind on my podcast listening of all sorts. So I'm like 2 weeks behind.
Yes, apparently.
What has happened?
Apparently, it is closing in August this year.
That's
Right.
shocking.
Well, of course, they're using the queue again for Halloween Horror Nights. So my guess is it's just not going to be functional like after that.
That's
right?
crazy.
Yeah, that would make sense because they've already said it's going on an extended closure beginning like the middle of August or whatever, and then
So they're fear factoring it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think we can all take a stab in the dark of if they do replace it, what it will be replaced with, because I think we've already had a hint in the windows in the streets of New York.
Have we?
Yep. Maddie,
I'm so sorry.
our little Disney baby.
Secret Life of Pets. Let's just put it out there. I think if they replace
I hope
it, it'll
so.
be Secret Life of Pets.
I hope so. Desperate
I
to do
did
that.
see the little dog.
Yes.
Yeah, so it makes sense. I mean, they've got it already over in Hollywood, and so again, they
So
just
cute.
kind of need to copy and paste, but it would fit there perfectly because it's New York.
But it's not. It's not in New York. It's San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's San Francisco, yeah.
Oh, that's right, technically.
So it doesn't make sense there unless they retheme that whole area. And if they retheme that whole area, it's a big retheme.
Yeah, well, San Francisco right there doesn't really make sense anymore either because there's nothing there that's water themed anymore.
There was never water. It was to do with earthquake, wasn't it? Wasn't that supposed? Where was that set? San Fran, is that where it was supposed to be? Yeah.
The San Andreas Fault.
Because obviously you've still got what's it called? The Embarcadero thing and all of that's still there. So putting that there wouldn't make sense, but
And Shea Alcatraz.
That's right.
yeah, I don't know what else you would put there. I mean, to be fair, Fast and Furious doesn't fit there. That's not in San Francisco, is it?
It's not. No, and they also, I mean, they are doing redoing Shea Alcatraz right now too.
Yeah.
They are, yeah.
But it'll still
So what if
be
they're
Shea
renaming
Alcatraz.
it to something that makes sense?
Maybe.
That's so weird.
Let's do another Secret Life of Pets movie set in San Francisco.
They could just get rid of Jimmy Fallon and put a Secret Life of Pets ride where Jimmy Fallon is.
What, leave Fast and Furious?
I mean, to be fair, it would fit
do something
better
else
there.
with Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
but
it would fit better there. But
Yeah.
I like Jimmy Fallon. I don't want that to go, but it would fit better there. Because then
Yeah.
you're keeping all of that sort of kid-friendly stuff at the front of the park. But I don't think that's what's going to
That's
happen.
a lot of kid-friendly stuff in one big
That is a
chunk,
lot.
though.
That's true.
Then, I mean, the park's going to, dang, I didn't even think about that. The park's becoming like all kid friendly.
It's getting there.
It kind of is, actually.
Well, we got Minion Land, and then they're opening DreamWorks Land, and then if they put in Secret Life of Pets, that's obviously very kid friendly.
Yeah, E.T. over there.
Yeah, but Epic
All you got
Universe is
left-
going to be so adult that I think
is
it would
it
be
though?
okay. I think so. I mean, with the Harry Potter section, the Dark Universe section, and the Mario section, those
Mario
are
is good for kids too, though.
Agreed.
yeah. But I don't know. I think Epic Universe is going to be more. If we're going like adult versus kids, I think it's going to
Yes.
have more adult style things, like more things with higher height requirements,
Yes, that's true.
as opposed to Universal.
But if you look at studios as of right now, what's in there that's got a big height requirement? Rip Ride Rocket and Gringotts.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mummy.
Mummy's not that high a height restriction, though, is it? What's that for?
Oh, but I wouldn't call it a kid, like a family friendly
No.
ride.
No, true.
Mummies. Of course, my app is going to go as slow as it possibly can.
42
but-
or 36.
Is it that? Okay.
Oh yeah, because Universal has the weird height requirement thing where if you're being supervised, you can be one height, but if you are unsupervised, you can be a different height, and that's confusing.
Right.
48 inches.
Yeah, 48
Wow.
inches.
That's
I thought it
four.
was 48.
That is higher than I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just getting that way. Well, I never expected that question to last that long. And that was good because Maddie didn't know that was happening. I mean, we don't know. We haven't had it confirmed yet.
Right.
But yeah, there's a lot of rumours going around that that's what will be happening with it. And I mean, it will be very interesting because I think we talked about it recently of whether that will be the shortest lived sort of major attraction at the park since it opened. Because
Would
it
it
hasn't.
be?
Possibly.
Probably.
I'd have to have a look, but it's like 7. When did it open? 2018 or 2019?
19.
So it's 5 years, and bear in mind that we've had COVID in that. So
Yeah.
that's a short-lived for an
Very,
attraction
yeah.
that took away 2 attractions and is like a huge part of that park. That's a short-lived attraction.
Do you
Right.
think that it is? Do you think it is because of the ride just not doing well, or do you think it's because of Fast and Furious not being a popular movie series? Because
Fast and
they're building
Furious-
a Fast
yeah, but
and Furious roller coaster in Hollywood,
They are, but
which is also a hot topic. But
Fast and Furious is Universal Pictures' highest-grossing franchise of all time.
that's crazy.
So it's not because it's not popular; it's because the rides.
Yeah, the ride's awful.
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't mind having a Fast and Furious legit roller coaster.
Okay.
That makes sense. I think that sounds like fun. As long as the ride itself is fun, I don't really care what the theming is. But dude, the Fast and Furious screen ride is terrible.
Yeah.
So in answer to that question, this year, if all rumours are true,
Yep.
Tracy,
That's crazy.
Yes.
1 to 53.
Well, my favourite number's been chosen.
I know. I knew you'd be upset.
You let the spooky girl go first, so
Oh, hang on, I got it wrong. There's 56 questions, not 53.
I will have 49.
Number 49 comes to us from Corey Hall.
Ah, hello.
We all
Corey.
know Corey.
oh, hi Corey.
He
Hey,
says,
Corey.
how much do you think a Universal Orlando annual pass will be once Epic Universe is added to that ticket?
$1 million.
Oh my god.
Too much money.
We've talked about ticket options for Epic, don't we? And it's like, I don't think annual passes are going to be a thing just for Epic alone.
No.
Certainly not added to like a 3-park or a 4-park with Islands of Adventure and Studios. But when they do, I dread to think, because even so I renewed my preferred pass to come out last year, and the renewal alone cost me $535 or whatever it was, and that was just the 2-park preferred. $1,000
I think
easily.
I think we're going to be heading for 4
Well,
figures.
It's got to be. So right now the Premier Pass is sitting at $905.
Jesus
and that's
Christ, how much?
That's before taxes.
And that's
Is that the
that's-
3-park?
2-park.
Wow. And that's not the renewal though.
I'm
That's
on
like
the website right now.
that's for someone buying it fresh, first pass.
That's the correct.
Yeah, so there's
2-park
20%
annual
off.
pass.
Jesus Christ!
Let's just go with the. Oh, here let's look at the 3 park. Here we go.
Is that Florida resident or not?
No, that's not the Florida resident. Okay, the premier 3 park is 1,095.
Okay, I'll take my thing back. 1,500 a minimum.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Which is interesting because Walt Disney World's annual pass right now is about 1,500. Is that right, Maddie?
We talked about it with Jeremy 2 weeks ago, and that's about what he said.
When we decide to sell them, yeah, but right now they're on another pause, I think.
I think they're right around 1,500, but that includes 4 parks, like not a water park, not their water parks, of course, but you can add on their 2 water parks for pretty cheap. So I don't know. Are they really going to like sell the same pass for 3 theme parks and 1 water park that Disney does for 4 full 4 parks?
Yes.
You think?
Yes.
Because they consider Volcano Bay a theme park.
Because people will pay for it. Disney's talking about, you're talking about an annual pass for parks that have been open 25 years. The newest park's been open 25 years. You're talking about Epic Universe that's brand spanking new, unlike anything anyone's seen before. Yeah, I think they'll charge the same as a Disney pass. Because I think people will pay it.
And did you say that you don't think they're going to add it to the already done annual passes to begin with? It's going to be its own ticket?
Well, we've talked about it on the show recently, and it doesn't make sense because it's going to be a show when that park first opens anyway with how busy it's going to be. So I would expect Universal to do, and I hate to say it, but I just think it's the only way they're going to do it is to have a park reservation. So you buy a ticket for a specific day. So they're certainly not going to want annual pass holders just coming in as and when they want, because they'll want to manage those crowds as much as they can, because it's going to be a mess anyway. Like, just look at, so we talk
unless
about,
they do a reservation system like Disney does.
Mm-hmm.
But then as an annual pass holder, do you want to go through all that rigmarole? Then it just
I don't want to, but that's what Disney does.
I don't know what they're going to do, quite honestly. I genuinely don't, but I don't see them allowing pass holders, because then you're throwing in an unknown quantity of guests coming in, and like Michelle said, unless they make them do park reservation. But then
that makes sense.
But then, as an annual pass holder, the perk of an annual pass is being able to go whenever you want. And that first year, if they had an annual pass from when it opens, you can buy an annual pass for a year. Knowing how busy that park's going to be, are you going to get a park reservation? Or are people who are coming over for vacation? Because let's be honest, most pass holders are local-ish, shall we say. Whereas you've got people like us potentially coming over who we would potentially buy an annual pass, coming over for 2 weeks and not being able to get a park reservation. It just...
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that makes sense.
It really stresses me out how bad that's going to be.
So Disney also gives priority to pass holders who also have hotel reservations.
And that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's really the local pass holders that have the hardest time getting in.
Yeah.
But I mean, do they really want to cut out pass holders altogether from that park? Because locals they spend a lot of money there.
No, I don't think
they
do.
buy a lot of food. They go in to drink. They meet up with their friends and have a dinner and ride a ride. They spend a lot of residual money just by entering.
So let me do devil's advocate on that. Who's going to spend more money? A local going to the park once or twice a week, or the family that it might be their once in a lifetime trip, who's never been to America before, never been to Orlando, never been to those theme parks before? Who's going to drop more money? And I'll tell you, it'll be that family who go.
Of course.
So they're not bothered about those locals then.
I don't know. I'm not saying that they spend more money, but I'm saying, as we know from Halloween Horror Nights and their inability to limit the crowds that they let into an event because they're money greedy, I don't see them cutting out annual pass holders from Epic Universe, because again, it's just more income for them.
It just doesn't make sense though, because you're just going to have, like I say, it's either going to be too awkward because you're going to have to make park reservations and people are going to be annoyed. It's like, this is why I don't go to Disney anymore, and now you're making me do it to go into this new theme park. or I don't know. It's going to be. It really is going to be interesting to see what they do ticket wise, because as we've said. Many times I've professed my concern that they can't even get Horror Nights to work out well, an event that they've been doing for 30 years, and they're about to open a brand new theme park. And look, I'm not trying to be down on it because I want it to be amazing. I can't wait to go, but it worries me that they can't seem to work out logistics for Horror Nights, and yet I don't think they know how busy Epic Universe is going to be when it opens.
I, as a local, am the most worried about not ticket prices and being able to go, but the traffic that is going to occur in that area.
Yep.
That area of Orlando is bad enough as it is with the current construction of just the roads. It is going to be a nightmare. And the other issue that I have is Lindsay's building, like Lindsay's office building that she works at, is right next to that area. And I went to the office one day and somehow found myself on the property of that military, what is it?
Lockheed Martin.
Lockheed Martin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been there.
And this security guard had to just be like, what are you doing here? And I was like, I'm lost. And he was like, you have to turn this way. Didn't you see the sign? And I was like, what sign? The road told me to go here.
Yes, we had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
yes, we did go there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure most people have, because it is very confusing.
Yeah, we went down with Brian and Laura, and that's where we ended up. Yes, you're right. I've forgotten about
down
that.
a little track.
Yes.
Yeah, so that the traffic in that area is going to be crazy, and Lockheed Martin is going to have a lot of security issues with people just getting lost, running around. Like it's going to be ridiculous.
That's the thing for me that I'm most interested in when it comes to Epic Universe, just to see what the ticket options are, and then what sort of accommodations they put in for Express Pass or virtual lines, or like I don't know. That's what I'm most interested, because we know the lands, we know the rides, we know it all looks amazing, and it's gonna be amazing. It's how they deal with the influx of people that are going to be at that park. That's my interested. I
think we're going to see a lot of virtual queues.
Oh yeah,
they have to.
And I mean, I don't know. So we know eventually Epic will be included in an annual pass. I mean, we've done surveys. I'm not going to go into the logistics of the surveys, but they're obviously researching how to incorporate it into annual passes. So we know it will be there. We just don't know exactly how soon. But I think we're probably safe to say that probably the upper echelon of passes that you can get is going to be in that $1,500 range or more, maybe.
It depends if they do like a tiered one like they do for the rest of them. If there's a seasonal and a power and a preferred and a premier, because potentially
they'll of course do that.
That premier pass could be upwards of $2,000 comfortably. If that premier pass already for 2 parks is nearly $1,000 for Epic Universe, charge what you want.
But I don't, as an annual pass holder who doesn't go to Volcano Bay and doesn't have the 2-park pass, I don't want to have to pay for a park that I'm not going to. Like if they're not going to give me an option to do 3-park and have that 3rd park either be Epic or Volcano Bay, I'm not going to get it.
No.
Because I don't go to Volcano Bay.
I think they're going to do a 2-park, a 3-park, or a 4-park.
Probably.
I hope so.
Eventually. I wonder if they'll do... See, I think it would be in their interest, because not everyone wants to go everywhere, to just do a mix and match. Do a 3-park pass, but you get to pick which 3 you want, or a 2-park pass and you get to pick, well, I want Epic Universe and Islands of Adventure because I'm not really bothered about the rest. It'd be interesting to see if they would ever do that. A pick and mix.
Yeah.
A pick and mix.
Yeah. Because people might go, I can't stand studios anymore. I've had enough of it. It's boring. I just want to go to these two.
Just a little annual pass buffet, that's all.
But then probably not, because they want to force people. They're not going to give you that option. They go, well, if you want to go to that park and this park, then you've got to add that one in. So the price is $1,600.
Yeah.
I don't know. Interesting.
But again, the Premier Pass, like a big perk of the Premier Pass is the After 4 Express Pass, which we know they're not going to have Express at Epic right away. At least that would be my assumption. I don't know.
If they do.
We shall see, Corey. We shall see very soon, sir.
Yeah. That's an interesting question.
Yep.
I did not
Very.
realize that the annual passes at Universal right now were that expensive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Parking has also gone up a ton as well.
I haven't parked there for quite a while, so I haven't had to worry about that, luckily.
I get to see the sign every time I go,
Isn't
and
it
every
like
time I
30
go, it shocks
is
me.
it 36 now, I think?
Yeah,
It's
for
crazy.
Vikings.
I remember it being, I think the first time we came out in 2004, I want to say it was 24,
Yeah.
which was still a take, to be fair. But whatever. Just think how much
Yeah.
money they make just on parking alone.
Yep.
It's crazy.
mental, isn't it?
So
Like, I've always thought about it, like the Magic Kingdom. Look how big the Magic Kingdom parking lot is. And if you think that car park's half full, charging $30 a pop, how much money are you making just off people parking your cars? It's crazy.
a lot.
Yeah, thousands, like probably tens of thousands of dollars every day just off parking. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Michelle,
Yes. Let's do number 22. My favorite number.
I won't ask why.
Hey.
Interesting. Interesting. It's funny how these have kind of fallen into each other. Another one that I put in originally. Do you think Universal Studios Hollywood Secret Life of Pets will come to Orlando?
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, I think we can cross that one off.
And I think it might
Yeah.
be going into where Fast and Furious is.
Really? I hadn't heard that.
How weird is that for you to pick that question?
Do you know what's funny though?
That's funny.
I nearly picked 22.
That's really strange. Go
That's
on, Michelle.
crazy.
Pick us another one.
Okay. Let's do number 1.
Number 1. Interesting. I put this in as well. Interesting. Now that
Oh,
Minion
no.
Blast is open, what do you think the lifespan of Men in Black is?
Short.
Oh.
Now, we know it's going down for a refurb this year, for quite an extensive one. I think it's going down for about 5 or 6 weeks.
Good.
if
It
not
needs
longer.
it.
It does
It
need
does.
it, but, Maddie, I don't know whether you know this. I think I've said this on before. I don't know what they're going to do with it because they're not going to update the actual like gun system because the company that built the actual like gun system, the scoring system on it, went bust about 5 years after that attraction opened. So for them to revamp the actual like targets and guns and all of that, they'd have to get someone else in to completely redo it. And I don't see Universal spending that much money on that attraction.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe it's just going to be kind of like a make it pretty. Because the gun, I personally don't think the gun system is all that bad.
It's
definitely
terrible.
better than like Buzz Lightyear.
That's true.
Well,
I feel
that's
like I
very
have
true.
a harder time on Buzz Lightyear
Yeah, it's awful.
than Men in Black. But I think it's just going to be like a make it pretty. So I think they're going to fix a lot of the animatronics, maybe some of the special effects. Maybe we'll get new special effects, like that kind of thing. Because if it was going to be if they were actually going to go in and fix the gun system and the target system, it would not just be a couple of weeks. It
No.
would be a couple of months.
Easily.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a facelift instead of a revamp.
It's interesting because a lot of people have said, oh, well, if they're doing this refurb, it's got to still have a decent lifespan. And I go, do you remember what happened to Poseidon's Fury about 6 months before it
Right.
closed? They did a massive refurb on that, and it didn't stop them closing it very close after. So I don't
Right.
know.
I think it's got a fairly short lifespan. I think it's going to come big within 5 years, I think.
No. I think it'd be sooner than that. I'd
think-
love to see it updated and the gun scoring system honed and the guns cleaned. That would just make a big difference if the guns were cleaned. I don't actually understand how they can be so dirty in there, but people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love that attraction. Everyone knows it was my number 1 attraction for the longest time. I don't even think it made my top 5 last time.
Well, it's not fun when you know what you're capable of and you can't even get into like the 100,000s.
But people still do all the time. Like people in the Passholder
I mean-
group, you see them constantly getting 99999. And I'm like, how the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, Lindsay and I do that right every time we go. Like most of the time recently, we've just been going to do a lap around both parks to like get outside and
Yeah.
touch grass. But that is an attraction that we do every single time we go, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. But
It's a classic.
yeah, it is. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't like it as much as I used
I
to.
love the shooting aspect. I love that it's got like real animatronics and not screens. So I would be sad for those aspects to go away, but I would be okay with it being rethemed to something else because Men in Black is a little outdated at this point.
It is, but I still think it's relatively popular.
It depends on what they rethemed it to.
I think a lot of this stuff we're going to find out what's happening with a lot of this stuff within the next 2 years. I think Universal won't close anything other than Fast and Furious. Well, saying that, they're supposed to be closing Rip Ride Rocket next year as well, which is weird. I would expect them to not want to take things away from those parks until Epic's open. Once Epic's open, then you'll go, Studios hasn't got as much in, but we've got a whole new park for you to go to.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we'll find out within the next sort of 18 months the sort of plan for Rip Ride Rocket, Men in Black, Toon Lagoon potentially, Lost Continent, a lot of those things that look, well, Simpsons even maybe, although the license for that's still got a couple of years on it, hasn't it? But you're not going to find out what they're doing with that stuff until Epic's open, I think, which makes it strange.
Which is very soon. I mean, we got like right at a year before Epic opens. That's crazy to me.
Well, the crazy thing is it was supposed to open last year. If COVID hadn't have happened, it would have opened last year, which is crazy.
Yep. Damn COVID.
I could see it going within the next 3 years.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sad day.
It is sad, even though it's not my favourite attraction anymore. It still
many
will be
happy
sad.
memories.
Oh God!
We'll still have to have some type of a mini meetup.
Oh yeah,
on that last day to say goodbye.
Yeah, I mean it is the ride at Universal Orlando that I have ridden the most by a country mile.
Yeah.
Like when we were over in 2022, Tracy and our youngest were going out to a K-pop shop, and our oldest was like, I'm going in the shower. And I was like, oh, for God's sake. And I went, right, I'm going in the park. And I rode it 9 times in a row. I was like, I've got a plan. I'm going in. I'm riding Men in Black, and I'm going to try it. And my score got worse every time I got off it. The girl on the girl on the stand, like when you get in your car, was like, oh, you're back again. Like, what was your score? And I was like, worse than last time. And it just got gradually worse.
That's hilarious.
I was really bad. I was like, no, it was worse than last time. Yeah.
Goodness. That's funny.
Okay. Let's take a quick break so we can keep the lights on and hear from our sponsors, Podkey Vacations.
I wish to go to Universal.
Right, off you go. We'll meet at the edge of the Forbidden Forest.
Where can our vacation wizards take you? Just tap the port key at portkeyvacations.com and let the magic begin.
Welcome back, everyone. We are answering some listener questions, or some Producers Club questions. It's kind of weird how they've all kind of tied into each one at this point. Let's see if we can keep that going. Michelle, pick me another one. I'm going backwards now.
You're going backwards this time. All right. Let's do number 4.
It's funny. I was reading this when we were going through before. It is Corey Hall again.
Corey!
He says, do you think a Halloween Horror Night-like event is coming for the spring-summer in between Mardi Gras and full-on summer crowds? And if so, when? What's the theme and what IP would be involved?
Wait, what?
So basically, we've got Mardi Gras, Horror Nights, and the holidays. He's asking, do you think we would get another event? Because they used to have the summer concert series, didn't they? For the longest time, and then that stopped. So do you think they will do another like major seasonal event in between Mardi Gras and, I mean, he's saying in between the summer, but you could do it over the summer, I guess.
Yeah, over the summer.
This year we're going to have stuff for the Olympics, I'm assuming, like we did 4 years ago.
There was Olympic stuff there last year, wasn't there? Wasn't the Olympics last year?
No.
The Olympic rings were outside last year or the year before then.
The Olympics were in 2020, 2021.
No, the Olympics are always on an even numbered year.
2022.
So it must be in 22. But was it summer or winter? I can't remember.
Summer.
I don't remember. But I think they're going to do Olympic stuff at least this year for the summertime.
Yes, because the Olympics starts on Friday, July 26th this year.
Yeah.
Maddie, the Festival of the Arts over at Epcot is at Disney. Is that in the summertime? Or is that in like January?
No, it's February.
Yeah.
Because when we went, Maddie, it was on, wasn't it? When we went with you in 2020.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Flower and Garden Festival. Is that still going during summer?
I believe so. I think it ends
March.
June, July.
Yeah, March. we were over for that. So I'd love to see Universal do something like a flower and garden
I've
festival.
been saying that for years.
Yeah. Because there's so much stuff they could do.
You know, food and wine type thing, because they're already starting to expand with the booths and things,
That's
moving
the
them
difference,
around.
though, isn't it? I think they don't want to go down and do a full on food and wine festival.
No.
They're just turning every seasonal event now into a food and wine festival.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, they don't do anything for Easter, which is interesting because Japan does.
I want to say it's because it's a religious thing, but I suppose you could still just do like the Easter bunny and that sort of stuff, couldn't you?
But Japan's not a Christian country.
No.
They do stuff for Easter in Japan.
Oh, you said, didn't you? Because a lot of it was there when you were there.
Minions
Yeah.
stuff, was all Easter.
Because
Well, I mean, the world celebrates Christmas even if you're not Christian.
Exactly.
So, I mean,
because they could do something themed around Hop. Isn't Hop a Universal movie?
Yep.
Because he was at the character breakfast
Yeah.
when we did it at Alabama, didn't we? So that'd be cool. But then,
Cute.
how long can you drag Easter out?
How long can you drag Mardi Gras out?
I suppose they could drag Horror Nights out for to one
gonna say,
day
yeah,
event
one
a
day,
year,
yeah.
and it's now like 6 months of the year.
I mean, to be honest, I like the fact that there's a part of the year you can go and there's nothing going on, so you see the park as is. I
That's
quite
true.
like that. It's like
Yes.
a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of time anymore.
That transition from Mardi Gras to regular daytime is so refreshing. That Mardi Gras music gets so annoying after a couple
Yeah.
of weeks, where like you go and you just want to hear something other than Mardi Gras music in the
Yeah.
park. It's fun, but my
When
God,
you go
I
all the
miss that
time.
daytime music.
Yeah. It's,
you know what I wish they would do in the summer is something at Volcano Bay, like a luau season or something.
That would work.
Or some type of nighttime special events
Yes.
at Volcano Bay.
They threatened them when it first opened that the color changing stuff on the volcano that they were kind of threatening some sort of nighttime
We
spectacular.
will do something.
Well, they didn't, did they?
Disney
getting-
has like the glow nights at one of their parks.
Yeah.
I think it's Typhoon Lagoon.
Typhoon. Yeah, they had their first annual one yesterday. We've kind of been doing stuff in the summertime the past couple of years, though, with the summer tribute store.
True.
That
that's
has
just
been changing in and
Yeah,
out.
this year's obviously going to be different because you've got the parade and all of that stuff coming. So this year's obviously going to be very different from normal.
This summer is going to be crazy with like DreamWorks and the parade and all of that opening
Yes,
up.
we know,
It's going to be wild.
It's weird because I started to think, I can't remember the last time we came out to Universal where there wasn't something going on.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was
Yeah.
Horror Nights. The year before we did the holidays and Horror
We always
Nights.
come for an event.
The 2020 was Mardi Gras. 2019 was Horror Nights. 2015 was Horror Nights. 2009 there wasn't anything going on. We just after Horror Nights was November. 2005 there wasn't anything going on. 2004 was Horror Nights. So I think there's only twice we've been when there hasn't been an event going on.
That is crazy.
It is.
You must forget what the park looks like without the events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why it's. I'm like, I would like to go when it's not an event, but
Even
I
though
like
you're
the
talking
events.
about the holidays again.
Well, there's no way in hell you guys are coming over here in the summertime, though.
Nope.
Nope, done that.
You can
Nearly
barely
killed me.
handle the heat when
Oh,
it's not summertime.
Michelle, it's not even the heat, it's the cost. Because
Also
I'm not
that,
coming
yeah.
out when the schools are off because it's just, no thanks.
And
I've
too
got
bu-
rid of my
and too
kids. I don't
busy.
want to have to deal with everyone else's.
That's fair too.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I don't. So like I say, it's funny because they did used to do the summer concert series, and that was. God, when was the last time they did that? Like 10 years ago. We were doing the podcast when it ended. I remember that much. So I don't know. You start to just go around holidays, don't you? Of like Easter. What else is there? Pancake. Do you guys celebrate
No.
Pancake Day? No.
Shrove Tuesday.
Shrove-
No, but
Ash-
I should.
What is
Like Ash-
Pancake Day?
So
I
Ash-
know.
So Ash Wednesday
It's before Lent.
is before Lent. So the
Yeah.
idea of Pancake Day is you use up all your eggs and milk and all that stuff that you're supposed to fast from during Lent. So you make pancakes with them because and
Okay.
it's Shrove Tuesday.
Is that a national holiday?
And no, but
It's not it's
we're
not
not off
it's a-
work. But
Yeah.
it's like everybody does it.
Everybody, yeah.
It's like advertised on all commercials on the TV for like
That's
stuff to put on them
great.
and stuff. Yeah, it's cool.
all the
so
stores sell out of lemons because you put sugar and lemon juice on them.
You can do it just
Huh.
on the crepe stand.
That's
Yeah,
so
they're good.
fun.
Central Park crepes. Pancake Day.
I love
Just
it.
for the Brits.
I don't know what else you would do though.
They do Pride stuff for June.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah.
Yay, gays.
I mean, that would.
Celebrate us.
Yeah.
I wish they'd do a pride parade. That'd be awesome.
Oh my God, I wish they would do a Pride parade. That would be so flipping cool because Orlando doesn't do anything Pride related until October.
Really?
Yeah, so like Orlando specifics Pride events happen in October, which I think is for a multitude of reasons. But yeah, a Pride parade at Universal would be so fun.
Well,
I would love that.
They sell Pride merchandise, don't
Yeah,
they? and
Michelle's got
everything,
the lanyard, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah, they sell Pride merchandise, and they're bringing back the Pride event I think it's like Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays at the Red Coconut Club as well.
Okay.
They just put out advertisements for that again. And I don't think they've done that since like 2020, 2021-ish. So that should be fun. But
See, they're weird because they don't really do a lot for July 4th either, do they, really? It's like the biggest public holiday in the US, and Universal don't do really anything.
They have, I think for like July 3rd and July 4th, they have special entertainment cast out that are all decked out in 4th of July garbs. There's like some stilt walkers, some ground people hanging out in Music Plaza. And then I think they do special fireworks, but I really can't remember.
So here we go,
Disney does special fireworks.
Yeah, they do.
As a Brit, I'm going to talk about America right now. Please don't cancel me, everyone. But I think this goes to show, right, where
I'm
Americans'
so worried.
priorities lie. That for July 4th, they bring a few cast members out, they do a bit of fireworks at the end of the day. Halloween, on the other hand, a whole 2.5 months.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, we have priorities, okay?
I would like to see some things marked. I mean, some of them are a bit messy. Like Thailand has like the water festival
Okay.
where they have like water balloons and everything. Everybody just gets absolutely soaked.
I thought you were going to say smashed there.
And then is it? I don't know which Indian holiday it is where they throw the olive coloured chalk.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
I can't which one that one is. Things like that would be really cool. I mean, really, I like the Spanish one, the festival, the running of the bulls. I think that would go down really well.
Yes,
that's thin the herd.
Thin the crowds out.
Yeah. But
There's a DreamWorks movie about Ferdinand the Bull. We could do it.
Okay.
yeah, brilliant.
See, we can throw an IPs in there as well. We're
Yeah.
answering your question very well
yeah.
here.
You'd soon you might have to cut this. You'd soon find out the people who were cheating to get the disability cards.
Oh my God.
That's how they weed them out. Yeah.
I feel so evil though. saying that.
Wow.
I'm not wrong though. But like a multicultural sort of festival where it was things like that would be a lot of fun and educate people as well around the world.
Or they could
Things around the world.
do it like themed to the areas of the park. So in New York, have like a pizza celebration and have like street pizzas and stuff. That'd be awesome.
Street pizza.
Yeah, just like but have like gelato stands out and just like have actors being like,
Well, everybody
hey, I'm a walking here.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Just the stereo. What would happen would be everybody would just walk past each other, ignoring and not making eye contact. That's
We've
New
never been
York.
to New York, so we can't comment.
There.
Mardi
Mardi Gras has kind of become a multicultural celebration, though.
Yes.
Ever since the COVID Mardi Gras, each year has been more. Yes, we still celebrate like the original New Orleans Mardi Gras, but within it, we are also celebrating each country's different kind of like annual celebration as well, which I think has been really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm desperate to get back out for Mardi Gras. Our first trip was a bit of a washout because that last day it was bloody freezing.
Awful.
And then we did
wish.
the parade float.
I remember that.
So, but it's cool, and I enjoyed it, and I would never take it back. But that's your Mardi Gras experience done for that night. You don't get to experience Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
You from start to finish, it's all about the parade, and you get to do nothing else.
And that is actually very difficult to get nowadays.
Yes.
If you
Unless you wanna pay
don't
for it.
pop on there like right when it drops for pass holders, day of doesn't exist unless you have that dining package, which is so sad because it was one of the very first things that Lindsay and I ever did when she came down to visit me, like before we started dating. So it's sad that like it's so hard to get it now because it's such a fun experience.
We were lucky through this and through friendships. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Ali. That's how we got it.
Yeah.
Our PR person and being really good friends with the guy who worked for Creative on Mardi Gras that year. That's how we got it. Privileged. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, Corey, the answer to that question is I don't want them to. I think that's kind of what we've talked about here. It's like there's enough as there is. I mean, how many weeks of the year do you have a seasonal event at this point? How long's Mardi Gras go on for?
This past year was so long.
Like what, February through April?
Yeah, and it was like almost the end of April, I want to say.
Wow.
So pretty much 3 months. And then you've got 2 months of Horror Nights and then 2 months, like a month and a half-ish of the holidays.
Yeah.
That's a huge, that's like half the year of seasonal events.
Yep.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So yes, it would be cool, but yeah, maybe not. Tracy.
We will go 36.
This one comes from Melinda Dodson. Oh my God. They just keep flowing in. Do you think they will retheme Rip Ride Rocket? No, I think they'll pull it down next year.
Yes, they will. They'll retheme it to Rubble. Barney's right. Not that Barney.
I mean,
that's
we've
the
kind of
Flintstones
already
Barney.
talked about it, haven't we? The rumours are that it's closing next year, and the obvious choice would be to bring that Fast and Furious coaster over from Hollywood.
Yeah.
We had a heated debate about it a couple of weeks ago on the show, didn't we?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, we did. But I think that's a pretty solid rumor that's come from lots of different angles. And
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would be very surprised if that doesn't happen at this point. Go on then, Trace, pick us another one.
12.
Number 12. This one comes from Corey Hall. Again.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on here?
What do you think will be the next big IP not currently announced or rumoured to be coming to get its own land or attraction at Universal?
Ooh.
Secret Life of Pets.
I don't think it's going to get a whole land,
that's
though.
rumoured as well. It's difficult because, like, what's not out there that hasn't been rumoured that we think potentially could go into a Universal park?
He said one that's not been rumored?
Yeah, not rumoured or announced.
Oh. Well, SpongeBob hasn't officially been rumored, has it?
No, but I don't think you'll see that at this point. I think Universal are very, I can't say current because How to Train Your Dragon is not necessarily current. Harry Potter's not really current. But I think stuff that's been out within the last 10 years? When did SpongeBob stop airing?
None of their... Super Mario's current. I mean, it is, but it's not.
Super Mario had a film out last year that did very, very well.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I haven't seen it.
I would love to see Lord of the Rings. That would be so cool in the Lost Continent area.
I think that would work better in The Hobbit in Toon Lagoon, because the barrel section in The Hobbit. We watching that going, come on, they've just put it on the table for you, Universal. Just do it.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, there's been rumors about Lord of the. They say not rumored, but not official, like not big rumors. But the Lord of the Rings has been something that's been out there for a long time that they should be looking at, and they couldn't because it was about Tolkien's estate for the longest time. But I think wasn't the last person who was like
hanging
family
on to it.
member.
I think it's been settled.
Yeah, so I think it's owned by the sort of rights owners now rather than the family themselves. So potentially the Lord of the Rings could come.
Mm-hmm. There's a vast array of anime and manga out there, and it's very popular.
Yeah.
You know,
they sell a lot of the animated stuff in the parks as well, don't they?
In Japan, there's always something going on because I saw the Jujutsu Kaisen 4D, which was great.
They do a lot of that stuff over in Japan.
and that would transfer really well over here. I think Pokemon's too.
for sure.
Pokemon's been rumoured though, hasn't it?
It's too.
Has it?
Yeah, Pokemon's what's
Too much.
rumoured to replace Springfield.
What?
Yeah.
I think I think how popular DreamWorks Land is going to be, if they knock out from animal actors all the way over to Fear Factor, like Simpsons gone, Men in Black, if we're going to lose that, let's lose that too. So like that whole side of the park,
That's
just
a huge area, isn't it?
Yeah, extend DreamWorks Land to that entire back section, because within DreamWorks Animation, there is so much they can pull from.
That's really
Yeah, but
interesting.
then you're becoming a kid park. If
Yeah.
you're
They're
doing
not gonna do
everything
half a
that's
park.
animation.
That's what I was
Only
going to
the
say.
back section.
Yeah, but then the front section as well.
half the park.
You'd have
And they're
Minions.
putting, yeah.
Your Minions at the front and DreamWorks at the back, and a few odds and sods in the middle. No, sorry,
That would
Maddie.
be-
Could be
Like a-
fun.
See, I think they should, going off the idea of Fear Factor, they should do Squid Game.
I mean, that would be cool, but I don't see how you'd do it. You're gonna guest interaction in theme parks is in that way is not a thing anymore.
Correct.
People don't.
I
People
know.
don't want to talk. Are you kidding me?
But it would be
Look
cool.
at my ride.
It's weird, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's really difficult to talk about because we obviously were so in of like hearing rumours of this or that and the other, to actually come up with something that hasn't been mentioned to put in there. Because you could say, a Ghostbusters attraction would be cool, but it's kind of been talked about in the ether because of Horror Nights this year and the movie's doing relatively well and stuff. Could we see, we've talked about before, Men in Black getting replaced by a Ghostbusters attraction? I'd be well happy for that.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
I
I'd be
bet it's a
down
area.
for that.
I mean, yes, Ghibli would be amazing.
Yes. So much material there.
Absolutely, but again, you'd be looking at a
But there's already
family-friendly area,
Ghibli.
wouldn't you? A Ghibli park.
Excuse me. There's a movie I'll make you watch. You will not think that's family friendly.
Most of it is, though, isn't it? As far as if you were building an area in a park, it would be. But yes, they're not strictly family-friendly.
And all the
movies,
food's
no.
there because there's so much
Oh,
food
yeah.
in those movies.
And it's
tough,
also
isn't it?
cute.
Well, sometimes it is. Sometimes it really isn't.
Because he's asking, what do we think will come? Not do we want to come? Because I'm going to put it out there again.
I don't
Rick
know.
and Morty would be amazing. I don't know what they do. You could have Anatomy Park for a start.
Oh, that would be, yeah.
There's so much in Rick
Given.
and Morty you could do. Like, that's what I want to replace The Simpsons.
I
Anatomy
don't think it
Park.
will.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
So many things I want, but they're so obscure that people wouldn't have a clue what I was going on about. Like, I'd love a Discworld land. Discworld world. Rolls
Disney
off the
owns
tongue.
Bob's Burgers now, right?
Yeah,
Okay, never
that's
mind.
a shame
I know.
because that would have fit so
Now
well.
we're all looking at animated stuff is interesting.
It's the easiest. What Universal movies have come out recently that's not been animated? That's also not a sequel to something.
No idea.
More Jurassic World stuff, obviously.
But like, other than what we already have, what have been some recent Universal movies that aren't a sequel and aren't animated? Genuine question, because we all know my brain is terrible.
I'm looking right now.
Me too.
Okay.
Megan, knock at the cabin. Cocaine Bear, there you go.
They're all scary movies.
Yes.
Horror Nights all year
I was
long.
just going to say, let's just have a Horror Nights land.
Five Nights at
Yep,
Freddy's.
do it.
There's another How to Train Your Dragon coming out. I did not know that.
I did tell you this. He never listens to me.
Okay. Bridget
I'll just
Jones.
text him.
There's a new Bridget Jones movie
Bridget
coming.
Jones.
Was it
What?
Bridget Jones' Pension?
It's just called... Where's it gone? Bridget Jones Mad About the Boy.
That's
What?
Twisters. We could have another Twister attraction.
Oh, do it. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring
Let's
it
just,
back.
in fact, there we go. Let's have a land that just brings back all the old beloved rides.
There was a
Yeah.
Woody Wood. See, we've talked about this before. Great Movie Ride Universal
Yeah.
Edition.
Yeah.
It would be so
All
awesome.
over
And they're
that.
kind of doing it with the
Well, it's like a
parade
tram
and the
tour,
tribute
isn't
store
it?
and that now. I would pull Fast and Furious down and put that in there. It would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
But like from 2023, it was Fast 10, Exorcist Believer, Knock at the Cabin, Migration, Oppenheimer, The Last Voyage of Dimitri,
There we go.
Renfield,
I've got
Strays,
it.
Green Bear,
Oppenheimer.
Megan, and Trolls.
Oppenheimer, the
Oppenheimer,
attraction.
yes.
You get
So,
to press
like,
the button and blow the
nothing.
world up. Renfield.
I'm not coming up with anything that's not animated.
Animated or horror, or
Yeah.
just a massive movie that you could never really like do. So there's not much. So animated is the way to go.
Mhm.
Unless they buy another IP from that's not Universal.
Yes, they could. That's true. But what's massive out there?
Stardew Valley. Oh my God, that's it. Stardew Valley.
No.
The land.
Do either of
Yes.
you two know what Stardew Valley is?
No.
It's a Nintendo
I know,
Switch
like
game.
Stardew Valley, the Disney one.
No,
Is
it's a Nintendo Switch game,
Oh,
and it's the way it's probably spelt the same. It's just the way we pronounce.
okay.
We don't pronounce it do.
Is it like Animal Crossing?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I think I've
But-
heard of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trace is obsessed with it.
I guarantee there's a lot of our listeners play.
Video games. We go down a video,
Video
game
games,
show.
I
I
think
want a
that- yeah,
Last
that's
of
where I was
Us, a
going.
Last of Us land.
I want a Stranger Things. I want a Hawkins in Hawkins, Indiana.
If the Horror Nights houses are anything to go by, no, thank you.
I don't know. They're really, I mean, you have to dig back to like older stuff because I don't feel like there's been really, really, really good fantasy based movies out lately.
Yeah. Or not ones that Universal already has the rights to.
Jumanji.
That could be fun.
Oh, that
They
could be
would
so
work.
cool.
Not the old one, the new ones. Oh,
Ugh.
both, whatever.
Yeah.
Guys, I have an idea. I know it. I know what we're gonna get.
Go on.
Walking Dead. Just a whole Walking Dead section.
So I
Oh,
can't
good
believe I've
God.
never thought of this already, right? So for me, and it fits in with Universal, I think it worked really well. So to do the Monsters universe, Godzilla, Kong, all of that that's massive at the moment,
Yeah.
I would love them to do something based on Kong and Godzilla and all of that that's out there. Or what I've always wanted is a Pacific Rim attraction for somehow where you get inside and somehow
yeah.
interact inside a what are they called?
I don't know. I got kaiju in my head.
No, the kaiju's are
I know.
them. They are a Jaeger.
Yeah.
Would be amazing. The greatest immersive attraction, interactive thing. Have you guys watched Pacific Rim?
Just once. But yes.
I don't remember.
It's amazing. The second one's
It's pretty good.
the first one is phenomenal. I love it, and it still holds up. That would be fantastic, but they won't because it didn't do particularly well, unfortunately. And I think it's a Universal film.
Fallout. We could just have an entire Fallout
That would be
section.
cool.
Yeah.
That'd make a cool Horror Nights house, to be fair, as well.
Yeah.
I wish
There's the whole DC universe. Who owns that?
I don't. It's another one of those that no one really. But I know Six Flags have a lot of DC stuff in
Yeah.
there. I would kill for a DC Batman, Superman, all of that. I would kill for it.
Going back to Fallout, but you've got your hotel already with the vaults. There's your hotel
yeah.
idea.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would actually work really well.
That would be cool.
They need to mine.
That would really-
I hope this thing with the Horror Nights, with The Last of Us being a kick-off. I hope that's the kick-off of Universal mining video games as a source of material for now, because they're just so rich now with everything out there. Video games aren't video games anymore. They're like
No.
interactive movies.
Yeah.
I mean, Maddie, I've just played through The Last of Us 1 and 2 for Tracy, so she watched me play them.
Yeah.
I was a mess.
Oh, it
I was
really
a
was.
mess. Even through the second playing of that second game, 10 minutes before that thing happens, I knew it was coming and I was blubbing.
Yeah. This second season of the show is going to be just.
Oh,
I hope they do it
I'm
justice.
going to have to take a week off of work 'cause I'm
Yeah.
not going to be able to recover.
no, it's
no.
true. Oh, I'm not going to spoil it for me, but oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
watch the final thing that happens
Yeah.
on the beach. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
If I
Hush,
see
hush, hush.
if I see a clip, I can't. It affects me physically.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's amazing. But I think animation is the way to go. Yeah, it might
Probably.
be kid friendly, but like you could put a roller coaster in there that's not a kiddie coaster. Look at Slinky Dog Dash.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, technically it's a lower height requirement, but that ride itself it's a great coaster.
Yeah, it looks
But I
it.
need,
It does look
I
fun.
need
Shift.
like a different type of immersion. I get like already with Minion Land, I don't want to stay in that area for very long. Like it's very too much animation. You know, like I want to be immersed in like the jungles of Jurassic Park or
Yes, you want something more
the
realistic.
magic of Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I need something that's deeper than animation.
And Universal just unfortunately doesn't have, I think, like looking at Galaxy's Edge or Pandora, Universal I don't think has many movies that have that same level of immersion that haven't already been done.
Well, they don't, but they can buy them just like they
Yeah.
bought Potter and just like Disney bought Star Wars.
But even to look at that, look at what How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk's going to be. It's based on animation, but I think you're going to walk into a land that is going to feel like a live, real recreation of that island.
Yeah.
Rather
And
than
there's
feeling
not
like it's
going to
animated.
be like all of the people characters are going to be actual people,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
face characters like what you see in the Pixar parade for
Yeah.
Luca. You know, it's going to be actual people, and the only characters that you're going to see that are going to look cartoony are going to be the dragons. But
Yeah.
that's just because we know what they look like. That's how they're going to look. So
I guess I'm just afraid of Universal going the way of Disney. Like I like that they're two totally separate entities and I
Agreed.
get two totally separate
Yes.
feelings from attending them each. Like it's been a while since I've done a legit Disney trip and I miss it because it gives me a different type of feeling
Yes.
when I'm there. It makes me feel like a kid again. You know, I get to be silly there and it's just different. And it's all based on animation. Most of it, like 99% of Disney is based on animation. And I'm fine with that because that's Disney. However, the thing that has set Universal apart for so long is that it is more mature. It is based on older generation IPs. And I don't want it to become another Disney. Not that Disney is bad. I just want those. I want to still get the different feelings and things, the different needs met separately. You know what I mean?
So then what they need to do is come up with more original ideas, like when the park first opened.
You're not going to see that, though. I think the days of that are well gone, which is funny because they obviously don't. It's obviously a marketing thing. It's easier for us to market something that people already know than come up with something new that they don't. But then look at Horror Nights.
Yeah.
The original houses are huge. They're usually most people's top house. If not top house, at least in their top 3, there'll be at least one original in there of everyone's top 10 lists. So you know that people love original content. Why not try it again? But I just think as a company now, Disney and Universal, it's easier for them to market an IP rather than come up with something that isn't. And that's
Because
what it comes
IPs
down
are
to. Because
familiar
it's
to everybody.
easy. Exactly.
Well, we're also forgetting something. Islands, we're all talking movies, right? And shows, but Islands is supposed to be based on books.
Yeah, that's true.
So we haven't even thought into the realm of literature and what is out there, not just current, but what's classic.
It's not the Hunger Games land then. Oh, Clockwork Orange. You should do a Clockwork Orange
That'd
land.
be scary.
Oh, what's that new? What's the new book series? The Fourth Wing or whatever.
Not heard of
All
it.
of those like. I hang out with the youngins all day, so all of those.
Right.
It's like Sarah J. Maas. It's the Fourth Wing,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the Throne of Glass and ACOTAR, and it's all. This is going to be a bad representation, but it's like dragons and fairies having sex and hot
I don't think that's
people.
gonna. Wow.
And, but it's fantasy worlds that a lot of people love. Like my best friend loves the ACOTAR series and talks so highly of it and just loves being immersed in that world. So books 100% could very well be something that they tap into.
And that's why Lord of Rings would fit over there very well.
That's true. Yeah, it doesn't have to be based on the.
As opposed to Zelda. I know that Zelda was also rumored to be going into Lost Continent, but that wouldn't make sense as Islands is supposed to be based on books.
There'll be a few people who'll know what I'm talking about here. But there's Brandon Sanderson and I've got books over there, Mistborn and all of those. The world building on those is phenomenal. And they actually would make spectacular lands because it's all about elemental manipulation and stuff like that. It's very, very, they're very good books actually.
I think if they go down the route
that
of
could be cool.
books, you're either going to get the Hunger Games because there is a Hunger Games area in a park somewhere I want to say it's either the Middle East or Asia. I can't think where it is. Or,
Isn't it like Singapore?
No, I think it.
Abu Dhabi. That's where everything is.
No, I
feel
don't think it's there either. I'll look it up in a minute. You're either going to get that, you're going to get Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, you're going to get Game of Thrones or Twilight.
Oh my God, Game of Thrones would be so
Yes.
freaking cool.
Yes.
House of the Dragon. Well, we're already getting How to Train Your Dragon, but
Never seen it. We've watched one episode and went, I don't mind sex and violence, but there's no story to this. It's just sex and violence.
It was also brother and sister.
Yeah.
Sex and violence.
Incest.
It was like, wait, what?
Okay.
So it's Lionsgate Entertainment World,
Yes.
and it's in China.
Okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know what you do.
Divergent would
Attraction.
be cool.
I've never watched. It's funny. We've just been talking about them, haven't we?
What's that?
Divergent.
Yeah, I've
They're
seen.
good.
Because I've never
I like
seen,
the
I've never
books.
read the books and I've never seen the films. And it's funny, we were just looking through Netflix last night for something to watch, and I was like, because the guy in them is in the Gentleman TV series that's just been on Netflix that we've just watched. And I'm like, are they
Yes,
any good?
he's
It's like,
full.
they're all right. So I might
Percy
watch
Jackson.
them.
I
That
know
would
that
work.
Disney
No, that-
probably Disney owns it, but that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. We'll go through them.
Oh my God.
wow.
There is a new Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe TV show coming out
Okay.
soon. So,
Yeah. See?
Interesting.
Just got to
Wait.
dig a little deeper.
question though, is there a book based on King Kong? Am I dumb?
I don't know, actually.
Because that might negate your book. Did we put one
No,
thing that's
I
not
think
book
it was.
related?
So it was when Islands of Adventure opened. It was all supposed to be based on literature stuff. Obviously, it's changed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've had this conversation
no.
before, actually.
King Kong is a novel written by Delos W. Lovelace in 1932.
Wow,
No way. That's awesome.
I
Yep.
did not know that. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, cool.
You could do an Edgar Allan Poe section.
Oh, Tracy, you're talking her language now.
Oh, all over that. They just-
H.P. Lovecraft. Oh my God, H.P.
Yeah.
Lovecraft.
yeah. Okay.
You could have a whole steampunk section.
Oh my God, that would work so well.
And
Wouldn't that be sick?
Especially tied in with Toothsome.
Yes.
We get rid of Marvel Island and pull like steampunk, a whole steampunk H.P. Lovecraft section, and connect it to
Toothsome.
I almost
Tracy,
called it the Edison
Oh,
Toothsome,
Toothsome, yeah,
but
Tracy
also
just
kind
said
of
it.
port of entry. Yeah,
yeah, Tracy just said that.
that would
Cool.
be sick.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be awesome. Just retheme Toothless.
To be
Toothless
honest,
Chocolate
that and
Emporium.
then
No, that's what it's called.
that
Toothsome.
going through port of entry. It's all
Yeah.
much of
it
a
would fit
muchness.
in, would it? Wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Boom,
Okay.
done.
Well, that question went really far.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah.
We've only
good,
gone
isn't
through
it?
what, like 5 questions?
Yeah.
I haven't even gone a second time.
Yes. Well,
yeah.
Maddie, go.
42.
42. This one comes from Adam Phillips, and he says, will Universal Parks and Resorts develop its own themed immersive hotel experience similar to Disney World's Galactic Star Cruiser? And if so, what will its theme be?
No.
I mean, the obvious is Harry Potter, but we don't think that's ever going to happen.
I think the
I don't
answer
think it's
is
gonna happen.
I don't think they ever will.
I don't think they will.
If they did, I mean, you only have to look at what hotels Universal have popped up so far, and they're all no IP, not even like the slightest bit tied to an IP, which I love.
Just the kids' suites, and that's not even
Yeah.
in the newer hotels.
It
It's
means
just in
all
the
the
old.
hotels are timeless. You don't have to worry about IPs becoming dated or anything. So I don't think they ever would. But if they did, I mean, Potter's the obvious one.
Yeah, but
Or Lord of the Rings, Hobbit.
Galactic Star Cruiser was not just a hotel. Like you couldn't just go and stay there. Like it was
Yes.
an experience.
Yeah,
So
and that's the thing. It for the for the price point and then the actual return for an average guest, it wasn't there. It was there for the Star Wars fan. You know, if I had the money, I would have done it. If my dad had the money, he would have done it. I grew up with him being in the 501st. Like that's our kind of nerdum right there. But for the price point, just an average guest going to that hotel, it didn't make sense because it was world building. You were living your own adventure, Delos style from Westworld, and because of the IP that they did it with, it just wasn't for everybody, unfortunately.
Can
And
I
it
just
bombed hard.
jump in a second? Maddie, you've just thrown the best IP out we could possibly. Can we not just do Westworld? The TV series was amazing.
Can we actually base it on the newer one? Not
Yes.
the old one, because that was pretty damn scary, even though I love the original.
Oh my God! Did you guys watch the new TV series?
I've only
I
seen
haven't
parts
seen
of it.
any of it.
But the reason why I said that is because the project name for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge was Delos after Westworld.
Okay.
Because it was a Live Your Own Adventure theme park, which is what they wanted Batu to be as
Right.
well.
Go and watch
Yeah.
the first. Don't bother with the second season of Westworld. Go and watch the first one. It is amazing, and the end is mind blowing. But it's so good, and yeah, that would work so well as a land, like a cowboy thing, but like modern-ish would be amazing. Like, who doesn't want to do that? So if you're gonna do a hotel experience, just do Westworld. It would be awesome. Like, if you could have actors acting like robotic gunslingers, it would be amazing.
We're missing one though. You know
I would
what?
like. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Michelle.
I was going to say Hotel Transylvania.
Dang it, that's what I was going to say.
Yes, I love
I could
you.
have gone first.
I've seen one of them, and it wasn't very good.
What? You didn't? Oh, it was so good. I loved it.
They're hilarious.
All right.
And they are not just kid friendly.
No,
We've seen the
they
first
are
one.
hilarious.
I don't remember much about it. I don't
I
remember it
liked
being
it.
particularly good.
No, they're so funny, and that would be a great hotel.
You beat me
Even
to it,
if
man.
you
I'll
take
bet
out
so.
like the storyline of it, just a hotel filled with silly, goofy monsters would be so
Yeah.
cute.
It would.
I mean, let's not even go. You want to go down the Potter route. Don't even do like a Hogwarts hotel. Do the Leaky Cauldron. I think about it.
Yeah.
Which book is it? Is it the
Yeah.
third one when he stays in the Leaky Cauldron? That would be awesome.
With the night bus picking you up from the airport.
Oh, yes.
That would
That'd
be
be
cool.
hilarious.
Yeah, going back to the IPs and stuff. Tracy, we both looked at each other and said the same thing. Leica, have you guys seen like Paranorman and Coraline and
Yeah.
Kubo and the Two Strings? That stuff would be amazing in a land. If they did a Leica land, it's a terrible name.
We're
But
on a hotel now.
I know, but I'm just going back to that because we talk about animation, and it's our other than maybe Ghibli, it's our favorite thing of a favorite brand of animation,
Yeah.
and it's so awesome that it would work so well. Like Box Trolls as well. There's so much stuff you could pull from that to create a land. But yeah, hotel. I don't think they will, because it's just not their thing. What they would do. It's
Well, and so Lowe's owns the hotel, so they would have to really convince Lowe's that it's a wise investment, and that would be, I think, the biggest hurdle.
it would have to be something that they own the rights to. Because
Right.
then if you're already having to throw in a deal with Lowe's and then throw in another third party as well, it becomes a bit muddy at that point. So it would have to be something that a Minions hotel, or a How to Train Your Dragon hotel, or a Frankenstein, like a Monsters hotel. Let's do that. So each floor's
just do
themed to
Bates
a different
Motel.
monster. Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's obvious, isn't it?
Yes,
Why
how
is
have we
that?
took
Yeah.
so long to get to that point? Yes, I mean, it was even there for the longest time. Yeah, everyone's probably been screaming. All these long-time Universal fans will go,
I know.
why aren't you saying Bates Motel? It's right there. And they go,
How
all
about
right,
just
you
the
got that.
Universal Movies hotel, and each wing is a different property?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like to stay in the Vin Diesel Fast and Furious room. Thank you very much.
Oh, you would, huh?
Sure would.
I won't
Okay.
ask why.
Have you ever been? I only say that at the last year, my parents and I and Lindsay went to Legoland, and we stayed at the like beach retreat hotel. And in the little kid room that Lindsay and I stayed in, the wallpaper was just giant minifigures, but they were like at the beach hanging out. And it was, one of them was just this like lifeguard that was topless, so it's minifig style, but he just stared at us all night. So I can only imagine like a Vin Diesel Fast and Furious room with just like a big Vin Diesel standing there with his arms crossed, like
the
watching
one-
me sleep all night.
The one that was in the store at the end of the ride, just put that one in
Yeah.
the room. Yeah, in the corner. Yeah.
Terrible.
Cool. Right. That was. I really enjoy these episodes because you never know what you're going to get.
Right.
And you end up going off in these.
No pressure.
Yeah, go off on these huge tangents of brain farts, like spew all this crap out, and you never know. In 20 years' time, when we're like, see, they must have been listening to us when they did the Fast and Furious rooms just for Maddie.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Thanks for humouring me again, guys. Thank you,
welcome.
Maddie, for joining us.
Yeah, of course, anytime.
You plugged your show last week. We don't need to do it again. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. The
Listen
whole
to Russia
network
Fear.
at this point. Russia Fear. Exactly. Because let's be honest.
Taste of Universal. If everybody's doing it,
If you
I'll
want to
do
know
it
about
too.
food, Taste of Universal. If you want to know about Horror Nights, Russia Fear. If you want to know about the West Coast, Theme Park Duo. If you want to know, well, we'll get there at some point soon, but we're not going to announce it just yet.
Hey, we still need people to send in their clips for the commercial.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's super simple. Just record yourself saying, I wish to go, and then fill in the blank. It can be yourself or you and your family all together, but send it in, and then our lovely Mr. Lee, the Podfather, is going to turn it into a magical commercial for Porky Vacations, and you can wait and hear it on both UUOP and Rush of Fear.
Yay.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's going to wrap up the episode. Don't forget to get your clips in for Michelle and let us know how bad Fast and Furious is by sending in your fun facts about how bad it is before it closes, people.
Yeah,
then
Chris Rook, you need to send in the one that
Yes.
you told us in person,
Because
actually.
otherwise we'll have to change it as Fast and Furious Supercharged was so bad that they've already closed it. And also get your Which Stick Gets Your Lick recordings in. You can send all of that to us at podcast@uopodcast.com. But for Tracy, Maddie and Michelle, we will see you next week.
Are you insane? Get out of here. The curse, it's real. The podcast is over. So, the Magi want you to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcast news and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Contact us by emailing us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. And if you want to join the Producers Club, email us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Silence! With your subscriptions, we shall rule for all eternity. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Not even the Magi can save you now. There is no escape. Your end shall be my beginning. Prepare yourself for your next trip by emailing Michelle at portkeyvacations.com. She can take care of all aspects of your next Universal Orlando vacation. We hope you enjoyed your podcast. Please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the Prepare to Forfeit Your Souls. Check out the other podcasts on the UUOP network. Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, the theme park duo for all your West Coast news and info, and the Taste of Universal Orlando food podcast. So hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. I would have enjoyed this podcast a lot more if I had gotten my cup of coffee.